Hey guys, hope you're having a great week 2 of Christian ethics as we begin this week. Just like to remind you of a few of the different assignments that you're going to have this week. You're going to have an ethical discussion post. You're also going to post 2 discussion threads. Those both are due on Friday. The first part of that on Friday, your 2 original posts, and then you're going to need to comment 2 times for each post for a total of 4 comments. Also, at the end of the week, as you finish your reading, you'll need to take the quiz. I'll send that quiz out to you at the beginning of this week, so you'll have that. 3 of the main areas of ethics that we're going to be getting into throughout the reading this week that we're going to cover. 3 main areas. 1 is universal ethics, 2 is subversive ethics, and then 3 is ecclesial ethics. And I'd like to give you a quick summary of each one of those right now as you get ready to start your reading through the week. But universal ethics deals with this question of what is right and wrong for everyone. And he talks about several of the different areas: right actions, right outcomes, and then right relationships. And in the area of right actions, he talks about one of the ways that we know that an action would be ethically right or ethically wrong simply is because of divine command, like that God has decreed something to be right or something to be wrong, and this is how we know. And he also talks about an area that really doesn't conflict with divine command, and that is of natural law, that there's an idea that we all as human beings know that there is something right or wrong about a particular action, something deep down within us, a conscience, if you will, something that there is something greater than us, that there is actually a creator that we are accountable to, and that because of that, because we know that there's a right and wrong, and that there is a truth, and that there is falsehood, that we would be accountable to a right or wrong action. And Paul would actually talk about this in Romans chapter 1, that this law of God has been written on our hearts, all of us as human beings. And so this is the area of universal ethics that we're going to be looking at. Secondly, we're going to be looking at subversive ethics, and it's a bit different in that it doesn't deal necessarily with ethics for everyone, but it deals with a specific group of people, those typically who are oppressed, those people who are marginalized. Often it's those that are looked down upon, who have been oppressed by structures, the poor, the needy, the orphan, the widow, and many different areas of theology deal with this specifically. Liberation theology is an area within subversive ethics, and it deals with this realized eschatology, the idea that the kingdom of God isn't just going to be one day somehow somewhere in heaven. The kingdom of God is actually right here and right now, and as Jesus followers, it is up to us to bring this new kingdom, and that is subversive ethics. And then the third and final area that we're going to be looking at this week is the area of ecclesial ethics. And this is ethics specifically as it relates to Christians and how those people who are followers of Jesus Christ, how the church deals with ethics. And throughout the reading, and specifically in chapter 7, it talks a lot about how the task for Christian leaders isn't necessarily getting people to make right decisions. It's making good people, making people of character. You're going to be talking about that in one of your posts this week. And I cannot think of a greater task for those of us in the church as Christian leaders to transform people from the inside out, not just to modify their behavior in some way, but truly to seek to transform people by the power of the gospel. In Ephesians chapter 2, verses 8 and 9, it talks about how we are saved as followers of Jesus by grace through faith for good works. And that's the work of ecclesial ethics. I hope that you enjoy your reading this week. Continue to work hard. Press on. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. Would love to help you out with that. Have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon.